mean it. I thought that this last one I shot, which is about a outlaw country musician, basically, was going to take one day. It actually ended up taking three because I was able to shoot part of it on the first day. That came out okay. I had the questions and all that, but I noticed that my attitude wasn't matching what I was saying, so I shot again the next day, and then the day after that at the same time period because I was shooting with natural light partially. So I knew same time of day, as long as it's not raining, some shit like that, it should be consistent. I just wore the same clothes, all that, same shirt because that's all you saw, and made it really, really easy. I could have done more with it. I recorded some music for it, used one part. The only other thing new on it was the intro, which is the low quality shit thing, which is going to be in the next one as well. But just a little bit of animation. But as far as actually doing documentaries, it's easy. Chances are you've seen a lot of documentaries and shit in your lifetime, and if you have, if you've seen any, you can already tell how to put them together. Now, all it is answering and asking questions to yourself. That's it. It's not that hard. You know, from talking to a screen like I am right now, and made it to where I can do stuff like that pretty easy. Now, are they all going to be the exact same quality? No, because we all change from day to day as far as that. Anyway, we could be on one day off the next. You know what I mean? Excuse me. But overall, honestly, it's something that anyone can do by themselves with very little editing experience, no editing experience, honestly, because all you're really doing, especially if you aren't going to be adding clips and stuff in, is just splitting stuff, deleting stuff, and then sequencing it. You might put in some text, but besides that, you aren't going to be using any visual effects, any shit like that. Now, if you use multiple cameras, I was just putting it in black and white. That way, there's not a big disparity in between the quality. But besides that, honestly, they aren't tough. They don't take a lot of people. And if you want to put more people in them, if they can think about how they'd actually be in a situation like this, what I'm saying is whatever you're talking about, whatever question you're asking, everyone's lied in their lifetime. All it is lying, making stuff up. That's it. Because anything you say can become part of the story. It's not that you need every line written or all that shit or every action written. That's actually going to make it bad. Usually, not all the time, but you need that wiggle room because the main thing with documentaries is the believable dialogue. You have to believe the words that are coming out of the person's mouth, especially the main character, right? So that's it. If you have any air of believability, you aren't just playing it for laughs, then you're pretty much golden. It's just doing what the hell is his name? Leslie Nielsen did. He was a dramatic actor. They got cast in a bunch of stuff that was comedy, and the reason he got cast in comedy is really fucking simple. It's because he was a good dramatic actor and he played things straight. That's all you have to do in a documentary is you play things like they're for real. That's it. You know, you don't have to think, well, how would I be in this situation? How would I be in that situation? If this person did that, how is that going to be? No, just be. You know what I'm saying? Base it on part of your personality a little bit. Sometimes I am a bit of a son of a bitch, to be completely honest with you. And I've been around enough people like that where I can draw uh, stuff like that. I've been around criminals, shady people, shit like that. The reason I was able to do this one is it's partially based off of two documentaries. One about Jessica White, and the other one was about his family, right? And he's nothing but trouble and everything else. But I used to work at a bar, and at that bar, there were people pretty much exactly like Jessica and his family. So that's the reason I was able to play it. the way that I played it. You know what I'm saying? And it is playing around. It's me acting like that kind of person. I know how to do that because I've been around it. So it's really not that hard. You know what I mean? It's just basically mimicking to an extent, which we've all been able to do. We've done behind people's backs, I'm sure, at some point in our life, making fun of a boss, something like that. Now, if nobody knows who that person is, guess what? It's a character. That's really all there is to it. People say, well, I want to come up with my own character. There's characters all around you. There's people that you can pull from all the time, all over the place. So, like I said, as far as making characters and shit, it's really not that hard. I have one that's not released due to some kind of copyright issue that I'm trying to fix, but it's based off of a guy that is real. He used to work for the CIA, and he doesn't anymore. He actually whistle blew, did prison time, shit like that, right? But he always seemed like this John Lovitz character, the liar, right? Where everything he's saying, he paints himself in a good light and all this shit. So what I did is, okay, that's going to be my inspiration. Now, this one is not out yet. This one hopefully will be soon. It's been done for like 2 weeks. But it's easy to take off people and just kind of mock them or the idea of what it is that they're doing because it's mockumentary. You're mocking something. So you're usually mocking what the main character is. Like I, Tanya, another one that's basically a mockumentary. But to me, it kind of works. It just wasn't necessarily for me, okay? Not saying that it's the best, not saying it's the worst. It's all right to me. But it shows you all you need to do. That one was written. I think every line was written. Maybe there was some wiggle room here and there, but you get what I mean. So for somebody just starting out making movies and shit, I would not suggest a slasher. If you want to make one by all means. But with mockumentaries and shit like that, you get to learn how to use the camera. You get to be comfortable in front of the camera or start getting that way. You don't have to worry about any effects. You don't have to worry about making fake blood. You don't have to worry about getting a bunch of people together. You can get with whoever you can get with whoever you can get with them if you want to add more people in to be able to shoot it. But it's something that you can shoot all by yourself, that you can edit all by yourself, and you can get out all by yourself. And the reason I know that is I've put 2 out. There's one that's not released, and there's one I'm working on that I'm doing animation and shit for that I still need to film one more part for, which is going to be about a well, kind of comic artist shit like that. So yeah, you can do whatever you want to do, but I'm gonna leave this video basically where it's at.